Hi everyone, and welcome back. I'm actually the Scruffin, and with me I have Pork and Midnight.
Hello.
Hello.
Um, Last where we left off, we had just taken a ferry from the good old island of Beacon Island, where Ori is traveling to the next area of Bladed Reef Archipelago.
Yeah, baby.
Joining us for this session and the sessions onwards, we have Midnight. If you would like to introduce yourself, not your character, just to quickly say, just yourself.
Yeah, I understand. Hello guys, I'm Midnight. I'm friends with these two idiots, and it's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have a great venture.
As
Was that too little?
no, that's good. That's perfect. Just a brief.
Unlike your
summary.
penis, it was perfect.
As
You know.
we make our way over to the Bladed Reef Archipelago, as we find ourselves amidst a great hurricane.
Uh-oh.
Rain smashing down on the water as giant waves crash down on spiked rocks. As we see a old man currently leaned up against a rock. An old man by the name of Kelly. Blood leaking from his mouth as he holds tightly onto a young boy as he says his final words. "You brat." His hand clenching upon the back of the boy's head. "I love you." Spike stabbed through his chest. A hole missing in his left shoulder, with an arm missing. As many years later, that same boy, now all grown up, stands at the edge of the island, near a nearby marine base, staring at the site of that once traumatic experience. Elsewhere in the East Blue,
We did it! Party!
we find our recently acquainted people Ori, Barnacle, and Kalak sailing ever so closer to Bladed Reef Archipelago. As we can see the spiked rocks in the distance, the food from that last previous heroic battle finally having washed down properly, with plenty of apple pie to spare, as
Hell yeah.
Karlak is sort of leaned up against the front of the ship, watching the island come closer.
Is a certain friend still on board?
No,
Or has he
no,
left? Damn it.
Naka is gone. He left. Plus.
No, Knuckle! He was gonna be my first mate. I love that man.
So Karlak looks at you and goes, "I think you can do better than that guy."
I fixed his chin!
Yeah,
Good
but
friend.
I'm sure you can find someone else with a broken jaw to fix.
It won't be the same.
It doesn't seem to be a very uncommon trait these days.
You know, you're kind of right. I've ran into two people and they both have something to do with their chin.
As you draw closer to the Bladed Reef, as Barnacle sort of goes, "Here it is," as he raises a large bottle of rum to his mouth, drinking all that. Sorry.
Is that a good? Is that a good idea, Barnacle? You're driving.
Yeah?
Or
Is there something
steering.
wrong with drink driving?
A lot.
He chugs down this large 2-liter bottle of rum before wrapping his arms around the steering wheel as a large spike emerges out of almost nowhere in front of the ship. As Karlak immediately jumps to her feet, going, "Watch out!" as a Barnacle, with amazing agility, seems to just twist the steering wheel to the side, barely avoiding a scratch. "It's fine, I've done this plenty of times!" As he pulls the bottle back up, drinking again.
Come from?
As the rest of the trip seems to be quite worrying, as Karlak spends her time by him, trying to stop him from drinking, trying to take the steering wheel from him. He keeps pushing her up, going, "No, trust me, I know where I'm going. I'm fine. It's the drink crashes that cause the problems."
Oh, is that true?
As Karlak goes, "No, it's not true. Get over here and help me."
Well, it's his ship. I don't want to be rude.
As by some miracle, you manage to land at the front side of the island. Parking.
See, we got here in the end.
Karlak currently on the floor, panting, sweat covering her forehead. As Barnacle goes, "Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah, go tie this to the docks for me," as he passes you a rope.
I hand Karlak like a rag, and then I grab the rope and go tie it.
The dock is on either end covered by, I'd say, about like 30-foot tall cliffs, with the outsides just covered in razor sharp spikes. It'd be stupid to sail around this sort of like area, especially like extremely close to the spikes. Is one thing you sort of pick up as you see a man begin making his way over towards you, approaching from a small little hut surrounded by warehouses. As he looks at you, he goes, "Hey, you need help tying that thing down?"
Yeah, sure.
As he squats down next to you, tying it to the docks, as Barnacle lowers a plank from his ship to the docks as he walks over, going, "Hey, Alex!" As Alex stands up, looking over to him, going, "Oh, hello, Barnacle. You're a bit later than expected." "Ah, no, we just had a bit of trouble on the seas. Ain't that right?" As he pats you on the back, sort of slapping you.
What trouble?
"You know, with the pirates."
He was cool.
"Yeah. Sure, kid. Sure," as he pats you on the head. So Alex goes,
We had lunch together.
"Pirates?" As Barnacle goes, "Yeah, we shared a few apple pies. I mean, the two almost got into a fight, but luckily Ori pulled out at the last second."
What?
As he goes, "Oh, I see. Not much of a fighter, are you?"
What? No, that's not what happened.
Yeah.
Wait.
He wanted to offer a peace treaty and instead gave, like, massage therapy or something.
No, I tried to break his chin, but his chin was already broken, so I fixed it.
As Callie goes, massage therapy sounds pretty accurate."
Cut. I'm gonna.
As Barnacle just, like, rubs you on the shoulder, going, "So, Alex, what will it be for this checkup?" He looks over it. And, well, you don't seem to have gotten any damage this time. "Yep, not this time."
Yeah, he was drinking.
He just looks at him, doesn't seem very surprised, looks back over the boat and goes, "Well, I think we'll just give out the supplies, and then that's all we can really do. I don't think you need any repairs." Monaco just smiles, giving him a thumbs up, going, "That's great news." So he sort of straightens up a bit, goes, so, the kid, is he still around here? As Alex sort of like scratches his neck, looking out to the ocean a bit, going, yeah, he's off collecting wood.
I'm right here.
The two look down at you as the moment of awkward silence is interrupted as Kalak sort of jumps off the boat. Two large bags wrapped around her shoulders, her gun hoisted over it as well. As she runs up to Barnacle, jumping on him as she gives him a hug. Going, I'll see you next time, Barnacle. And he goes, oh, what? Oh, yes, see you next time, Kalak. Take care and best of luck. As she hops down before looking towards you. She goes, so, Ori, where are you staying?
So I look around. I don't know, that tree over there looks pretty good.
So Alex goes, I have a warehouse you could stay at if you want.
Hey, look,
goes,
I got a warehouse.
You could also stay at the hotel I'm going to. I mean, I should become a Marine by tomorrow, so I won't have a need for it. I have it booked out for a week.
A week?
So Alex says, well, I guess the warehouse can stay clean. Not that I think you're messy. Just like, crap.
No, it's fine. I understand. I'm street trash. Asshole.
That's not what I meant.
I jump back on board, go grab my probably 3 items of belonging. I don't think I have much. Probably like my blanket, and that's about it.
So
I jump back off.
Carlite goes, I'll see you later, Barnacle. Hopefully we can meet again. As he waves and goes, yeah, see you later. You too, kid. Stay safe.
See you, old man.
Take care.
Catch you on the other side of the reef.
Oh,
I'm gonna die.
You leave, hearing just like quiet sort of murmurs of Alex and Barnacle talking with one another. As you make your way up this sort of large incline, sort of like the what Syrup Village had, where it had a large path up a mountain or a hill to get into the village. As you and Kalak march your way up, eventually seeing a very large, beautiful town covering the island. Kalak, in particular, looks beyond, seeing the 2 towering marine buildings. She seems to sparkle at the sight of something that brings her a lot of happiness and joy.
Is there a cannon on top of it?
Yep, that's a cannon on top of it. Just in case any pirates come and attack.
Why just one?
Because it's strong enough to be able to deal with them, silly. I mean, I'm sure there's more cannons hidden around it.
You ever think the marine buildings look like a sandcastle?
I guess they kind of do, huh?
Yeah, I've just noticed this.
I guess that's a good representation for them, right? You know, something built from nothing. A symbol of innocence and hope.
I guess you're the only marine kind of person I know, and you're not even a marine yet.
So she just sort of like chuckles at that going, well, I look like a marine already, so I pretty much fit the part, don't I?
He looks it up and down for a moment. I mean, yeah. If I had to put you in a tab on a Discord server, you'd be in Marines.
Bro.
Oh god. Oh my god.
This is an explanation. I have like a category for like pirates, marines, and stuff to put character images into. And at the moment, she's the only one in the marine category.
That was such a good joke.
It's so stupid.
It is so dumb though.
Yeah, but it's funny.
You continue on, walking through a town as you pass a fishing store, pass a general store, a market, and all these other interesting places. A smith, and continue on. You're free to venture off if you'd like. Kalak seems pretty focused on just heading to the hotel.
I'd probably just head with Karlak for now.
Yeah.
Just help her check in, get her stuff in her room before I venture out by myself.
So, the two of you make your way further and further into town. People talking along the streets. The place seems happy. Very much like Beacon Island, but much more populated.
Mhm.
It's kind of unsettling to you, but it's nothing. It's not too much.
This place is loud.
She looks at you going, huh? Oh, yeah, that's a good thing.
Is it?
Lots of people to help.
I guess.
As, I would like you to roll me a perception check. I'm going to get Kalak to roll it as well. She would be so kind as to indulge me in a lovely perception.
Give me a minute, I'm trying to find it. Okay. Wait, is that it? No, that wasn't even it. I was about to pick fucking persuasion.
Don't use your child character sheet either.
I know, I'm not that dumb.
Oh, that is horrible.
Yeah, I only have a +1 to that.
Oh. Oh.
It would probably be better if I took off the eye patch, but
You're bad. I mean, yeah, you took out the eye patch. Okay. Okay.
For a sniper, she rolled shit.
Yeah, she's luckily it's not something based on sight. As
based on smell.
you guys pass a restaurant which has its doors wide open. You don't hear anything, but Karlak seems to almost immediately stop and look in its direction. As she goes, "Do you hear that?
Huh?
Do you hear that?"
Ori looks around, confused.
As
I can't hear anything over anything.
She not really runs, but speed walks her way straight into the restaurant.
Hey, wait up! So follow her.
As following her into the restaurant, it's a very small place, but you find over in the corner of the room is two large, bulky Marines standing around a kid, currently sat on his ass, looking about like he's ready to cry.
Okay.
As one of the Marines sort of like shouts at him, going, "Come on, man, we just need you to stay here, all right? Don't go out. We don't want you being a part of the Marines. Just hide." As you see this young blue-haired boy with a sort of bowl cut, a neatly worn uniform and scarf with big googly glasses. As the other one goes, "Yeah, if you come back, you are literally going to die. The captain will kill you for it. Just stay here, alright? You'll be free to advance in just like, I don't know, a week or so. Just don't show your face around." As Kalak pretty quickly makes her way in. As she drops her bag to her sides with a loud thunk. As the empty restaurant sort of allows it to echo throughout it. As the two Marines turn around looking at her, she goes, "What is going on?" As the Marines turn to face you and Kalak. as she goes, "Are you bullying that poor kid?" I say, "What? No, no, we're not bullying anyone. We're just trying to make sure he stays here and out of sight. He's a stain on the Marines at the moment. We can't have him sticking around." Kelly goes, "Excuse me? If that boy's a Marine, he deserves as much respect as us." So you go, "Us? I'm going to be a Marine too." So two of them look at each other. One of them points towards you, Ori, and goes, "You're not planning on being a Marine, are you?"
Ah, no, that's out of my wheelhouse.
Kelly goes, walks in, sort of like moving herself in between the young boy and the two. As she goes, "What exactly do you get out of hiding this person from the public eye, huh? A young, aspiring Marine with big ambitions and dreams. Aren't we all the same, just wanting to become strong, powerful Marines to protect those we love?" One of the Marines scratches his neck, going, "Yeah, but this was more of like a direct order. We kind of had to for his safety. A
What
Marine
do you
and
mean his safety?
one of them turns around going, "Well, the captain, he's a bit, I guess, hard-boiled. At the moment, a Marine inspector's on their way here, and he wants to make sure that nothing really gets out. If anything happens, the captain could take it out on us. So we just want to make sure those who aren't exactly Marine standard aren't seen."
What do you mean he could take it out on you? Has he done that before?
Well, no, but like, I don't want to be laid off. And
But
I
you
mean,
said kill earlier.
as the two sort of look behind you, as you hear quite loud clacking of heels walk in.
I glance behind me.
As behind you, you see a tall yet lean figure in a Marine outfit approach you. You take note of his very sharp blue nails. So he sort of stands there with a clipboard in his hand. As he looks you up and down, going, "My name's Inspector Theodore. Might I ask what this disturbance in here is?"
Why are you asking me?
One of the Marines immediately sort of moves over, going, "Sir," as the two stand up straight, saluting, as does the small kid in the back. As he looks you up and down, uh, walks past you, and goes, "What is going on in this establishment exactly, might I ask?" One of the Marines goes, "We're just doing a routine inspection of the place. That's all." "A routine inspection, hmm?" And this young gentleman here, he seems to point towards Felix. "What exactly is he ranked as?" Nothing, sir. He's not a Marine yet." As
But you said he was. You said you had to hide him because he's a stain on the Marines' reputation and because the inspector's coming.
the Marines look at you in shock as you say that.
I just smile.
As the man turns and looks at you, holding his clipboard out, as you see him a little ink, what is it called? A ink little bucket, I guess.
Like a cartography's
Yeah,
ink pot.
ink pot. You see him
Uh,
dip his nail into it. He
the
goes,
fuck?
"Now, what else did they say?"
Let me think. Something about their captain wanting to get rid of him because he's a stain on the. Help me out, boys.
As Karlak steps forwards and goes, they said he was a stain on the Marines and he wasn't worthy to become a Marine. As you see Theodore sort of like writing with his nail. As he's
Do you
like,
not have a pen?
he looks at you going, do I need a pen?
Yeah, it's called germs.
It's called germs.
Yeah, you're spreading your germs on the paper.
Are you from this island? Are you a resident? Who are you?
I'm Ori. I'm gonna become the world's strongest pirate.
All the Marines, including Kalak, just go dead silent as he stands there staring at you in shock.
I put my hand out, smiling.
Oh my god.
I
Nice to meet you.
don't remember seeing you with a bounty over your head,
I mean, I'm not a pirate yet.
so you haven't committed a crime yet?
Mm, what constitutes a crime?
Something illegal?
Well, I don't think so.
He places his nail back onto the clipboard as he begins writing, seeming to focus on you now. And you're under a crew?
No.
As Cully goes, he didn't really mean he was going to become a pirate. He meant like more of just like a swashbuckler, like a buccaneer or an explorer. Right, Ori?
I look at her and I'm gonna make a quick little wisdom check.
Oh god.
Oh! Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I forget the words sometimes. I'm from Beacon Island. Yeah.
I see. Ori the Traveler from Beacon Island, from what I've gathered, has come here and started causing disturbances, is it?
What? What disturbance have I caused?
Well, I just
Shouting at a kid in a bar.
shouting at a kid in a bar as he turns around looking back to the Marines. He sort of changes who he's targeting towards them. So you go, oh, so we were just, you know, playing pranks, joking around with him. You know, it's
On working hours?
it's not work. It's our time off.
Okay.
So we were just, as you feel a change in atmosphere, as the three Marines, the young boy and the two properly trained ones, look past you as the door sort of, or the light from the door sort of vanishes. As more than before, they straighten up to a, how would you say, a major amount.
They're back-breaking.
Their backs sort of like snapping out of place, their arms gluing to their foreheads as they salute. As you hear two loud footsteps arrive behind you.
I think Ori instinctively turns around thinking it's fucking
Barnacle?
no, the guy from the Golden Pirates.
Oh, Mako.
Marco, yeah, he thinks it's Marco and he's like, oh shit, he's here. Turns around and looks.
Looking up, your head sort of on stomach height with this man, you see a tall Marine in a tank top. You see a Marine cap placed upon his head, and more than that, a massive overbite.
What's with these people and their chins?
He looks down at you. He goes, "What did you just say?"
Which part?
What's with these people and their chins?
Yeah, I keep running into people with big chins or broken chins.
Are you saying there's something wrong with my chin?
No, it's just big. Is it not?
You see a group of Marines walk into the building, sort of
Uh-oh.
surrounding the group as he looks up, seeing Theodore. As he sort of goes quiet. Elsewhere, as we're gonna make our way off another part of the
I'm
island.
getting jumped.
You are 100% getting jumped.
This fucking saying my chin's big, motherfucker.
We make our way to a boy who was just earlier staring off into the distance. As we find our way to Atlas. If you'd like to introduce your character and sort of what he's doing in the woods, as we sort of went over earlier.
Okay. Well, my character's name is Atlas. He's as Ash was saying, he's quite tall, kind of skinny. You could see that he has a black jacket with blue type of swirls going through it. Same with his pants. But the most noticeable thing you would see from him is he has metal gauntlets and metal boots, as well as like little metal knee pads. At the moment, his job is navigator, but he has gone out into the forest to get some wood for his shipwright friend Alex, and now he's going to the grave of his adopted father,
As,
who was killed.
you stand by the tombstone of your deceased guardian. It's been many years since that night, long, long ago. As the air
You
is sort of quiet.
you do see some tears will like go by like his cheek as he still looks off.
Um, as how long would Atlas sort of stay around this area?
I'd say maybe an hour, like 30 minutes to an hour or so. Uh, Probably reminiscing on some old memories that him and the old man had.
Hmm. As
Uh,
you
mhm.
eventually begin making your way back with these large logs from the spiked trees. So I want you to make me a perception check.
Deception?
Perception.
Oh, perception. Gotcha. Let's see. Here we are. 15.
As you see a rustling within the nearby bushes, and then out bursts a unideer, one of the deers native to your island that have a single unicorn-like horn on their
That's
head
cool.
in place of antlers. As it stomps on the ground, they are quite territorial in nature, as you've come to remember, as it charges right at you. Its horn aimed down, ready to stab into you.
I charge back at him. I drop the wood. I'm charging straight at him as well as I jump. Since his horn is down, I jump, use like his head as like a little stepping point, and then stab into like to like his back as I like use him to step over him, stab him, and land on the other side.
I would like you to roll me a acrobatics and an unarmed strike. Your first official attack of the D&D.
Acrobatics, we got a 20.
As
And ooh.
and
12? Does that hit?
Ooh.
as you stomp your foot onto its head, leaping over top of it with perfect execution as you sort of do a front flip following through, swinging your hand down onto it as it cuts into the deer.
Oh.
You land just behind it as the deer sort of like a bit of blood bleeds from it as it scampers off into the forest, quickly hiding itself within the foliage to escape.
I just imagine that like hurt dog noise, you know, that runs away.
It's canon now, they make dog noises.
Uh, well, that was fun. Come again if you want another battle! As I just scream after him. As I just walk back to the wood, like, to, like, the pieces of wood that I gathered. Just like this is a regular old day. I have been ambushed, like, thousands of times in this forest, so at this point, I take it as I can, have fun, and walk off. Hi ho, time to go home with like all the wood pieces.
As you travel towards your home upon the docks, as I'd like to ask you, how does Atlas get home? Is he like literally carrying this wood, and does he go through the town, or does he avoid the town?
Uh, he'd carry the wood and I'd say he would go not directly into town, but like just off it, like it's a section between the town and the forest area.
Mm. As
He
you
would use that back area to like, head home.
as you walk through the forests for the most part, trying to avoid the town. But eventually you come towards more populated areas. Luckily, the route you take is quite empty, but few families do see you and sort of shout their kids away from you. You hear one mother sort of going, "Oh, come here, sweetie. Quick, quick." As she pulls her own daughter inside to hide her from you. As people seeing you come by sort of flick open signs in their restaurants to closed, even though you can clearly see people inside. As
I keep looking forward. I ignore.
you know you're not welcome in your home. As you return to the shipyard, as you see Alex by a boat that is currently hammering at, putting wood in it as he's preparing the frame. As he looks toward you, going, "Oh, welcome back."
Hey, I got some good wood this time. Where do you need it?
Just place it by the other pile. He points to a large pile of
Uh,
wood.
understood. As I just like I just chuck them all off like all together. It's like haphazardly all on the like pile. Ah,
That's
what do you need?
you could have just placed it down. Well, I'm working on this boat here for Malchus. He he's currently off elsewhere, but I need you to deliver something to him for me if you can.
Of course. What do you need?
Well, I need you to go deliver a note to Malchus. It should be in my room on a table. Yeah, by the toolbox, I
Aye,
believe.
aye. Toolbox, gotcha. As I head straight into the warehouse area, uh, searching around, you just hear as he's obviously knocked something over as he finally finds it, I guess.
Just real quick, I just gotta run to the bathroom.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Sorry.
Um,
All good.
nearby, as you're sort of searching for it, you
Hmm?
find it next to a toolbox that's opened up. There's not many tools in it. It seems to be just like a old toolbox, but you see a picture frame of Kelly inside it.
Uh, I give a slight sigh as, even though I just finished going to his grave, it it's still lingering. He's looks off to it. Wish you were still here.
You see it's a photo of Alex and Kelly standing by the first boat Alex had ever worked on.
I imagine that would also be the first boat I'd ever ride on. I've been the one that's been crash testing his creations.
Probably. As it sort of takes you a moment as you remember a time when you and Alex are kids and things weren't so complicated.
When we were just kids with dreams, working hard. I'm. You can see that I've almost completely forgot about the note, and I just remember the days where it was me and Alex reading books, or sometimes when I went to help them lift stuff or put in a few pieces of board for their new creation of boats,
Mm.
as I'm just going through the motions at this point, as you could see it on my face that it's still quite hard. I've still haven't gone over it.
Yeah.
I slowly will break away my gaze off it, even if I don't want to, even though I want to still be submersed in those memories.
Mm.
I grab the letter and start slowly walking out. Maybe today's the day.
As you see Alex living on as he stands by his boat, hammering into it as he goes, just make sure to get it delivered by the end of today. He's at the old restaurant next to the hotel.
Aye, aye. I will take a slight detour. I'll probably go through the back, not really the back entrance of the restaurant, but like the
You'll
least
yeah.
populated way.
So you travel through a bunch of alleyways, avoiding anyone you really can as you make your way up to the building. We're gonna have to wait for Pork now.
Yeah, no, I getcha. Though I do imagine if I'm going through the front entrance, I've already seen his back. Or at least not Hawk's back. The giant marine captain's back.
You probably will.
Yeah. I'm already ready, I'm already sharpening my gauntlets, ready for battle. Or at least ready to punch him.
Any excuse, any reason. Just one hit.
One hit's all I need. If I could one hit, I could probably turn that freaking underbite, overbite, whatever bite, and make it freaking become like a metal jewel like the rest of them.
We're gonna have to cut this stuff out. Hang on, I'm gonna quickly write. 44 minutes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Also, I realized, should we have introduced the Jolly Roger of mine, or no?
Nah, I didn't introduce the Jolly Rogers of anyone.
Okay.
Jolly Rogers aren't too important. I'll have the Jolly Rogers up for people to see somewhere, but like they're not too important. Hey, welcome back.
Hey.
Hey, what up?
All right, we're just waiting on you. All right, do you want me to recap what happened?
Yeah, Kev's messaging me saying that he killed over 100 pigs in Minecraft.
Bro. So basically, rundown is Alex. Oh no, Atlas went to go like get a note that Alex wanted him to deliver to someone. He went to get the note, but then saw the picture of Kelly, who is his guardian, in it, and is now heading out to visit wherever he's meant to deliver it.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna resume. As
Sorry about that.
oh, good. We make our way back into the restaurant. As Ori, you stand face to face with this towering Marine looking down at you. As he slowly looks up, seeing the inspector. You see his sort of demeanor changes quite a bit. And from his very aggressive aura, it seems to change to something different as he steps past you, going, ah, good morning, Mr. Inspector. As Theodore sort of like taps his nails against his clipboard, looking up at him. Good morning. I just thought I'd make a quick trip around town to try and gauge the sort of area. So he goes, sorry, I just assumed you were going to come check into the Marine outpost. Are these two people acting out in any way? You want me to put them in a holding cell? He seems to be talking about you and Kalek.
A holding cell for talking?
As he turns back at you. He goes, I just got here. I don't know what you're doing.
Well, it's a big fucking leap in power,
I just
bro.
want to make sure that you aren't acting out in front of the inspector.
You think as a Marine you would assess the situation before leaping that far?
That's
I wouldn't rate you highly. I wouldn't rate you highly.
What I'm doing. As the inspector goes, no, nothing like that. It was just a little, how do they say, kerfuffle. I don't think we've met properly before, though. As he holds his hand out, as you see the tall Marine extends his arm out, shaking his hand, going, Captain Newsom Strongjaw, pleasure to meet you. And he goes, likewise, Inspector Theodore.
That's a name.
You see one of the Marines goes, Captain? As Atlas, you enter the door to see this large gathering of Marines, one random scruffy looking kid, and the captain. As he turns and looks at you, going
Hello
silent.
there. Well, so, it seems like I'm interrupting something. Okay,
Nah, come on in. More the merrier.
More the merrier? More the merrier. Okay. I have a letter for someone. Also, that does bring up the reminder. How were those pirates you commandeered from me, Captain? Got them into a holding cell, spilled the whole story that you captured them, right?
Roll me an insight check.
And insight. I have no idea that this guy's an inspector. I'm saying this in front of his own men because I want him dragged down. because he already said before that he was gonna just say that it was only the Marines who did this. Inspect. Uh, Inside or investigation? Sorry.
Inside.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not 20.
He is not happy, and as you enter, Ori, you can roll inside too if you want, but
I think this is gonna elude
Yeah.
Ori.
you can
Knowing
see
Ori.
a vein sort of popping on his forehead.
Oh, not bad.
And as Ori can tell, he has grown so much more aggressive just at the sight of this newcomer. As his eyes sort of sharpen up and narrow, as he looks down at you and goes, "The pirates? The ones that were
Yeah.
swiftly arrested and taken into custody, I am sure you mean."
The one. No, I mean the ones that I personally knocked out. You walked out. You said, "This is Marine territory. I'm commandeering them. We're captured under the Marines." I asked for their bounty. You said they were under Marine territory, so I count them under our captured, and then just get on your way. As I walked off after
That's
you.
That's a good impression.
Thank you. I've been trying.
Can I ask then? Were you on Marine territory when you did this?
I was
Isn't
in the
technically the
forest.
whole ocean marine territory.
I seem to remember there is a very much restricted area for you, and you seem to have been trespassing on it. You were in Marine land, and when you beat someone,
Isn't the entire island under marine rules? So isn't that just everywhere?
precisely.
And that should not be the case for any like bounty hunter thing, because I quite literally knocked them out for you, gave you them. You didn't do anything. You came at the very end of it. So how do bounty hunters or anyone actually get money from the Marines if that's what happens?
The bounty hunters work for the Marines.
From memory, they don't. They just
When you
grab.
interrupt with Marine business by attacking two people that I was following to take into custody, that isn't what?
Wait. If you were following them, then why did you wait until the entire fight was over and just come in at the end? You're essentially saying that you let a civilian, even if said civilian has very good combat skills, you let a civilian fight the pirates for you, and then you picked up the leftovers.
You hear a person writing on a piece of paper as you see the inspector writing all of this down. As he
Please, just use a pen.
looks over, he goes, "But were you or were you not restricted from going near a Marine base?"
I wasn't going near it. I was only grabbing some wood from the forest. I didn't know how far I ended up getting in, and then I was attacked by two fierce pirates.
Well, Captain, how exactly large is this restricted area? As he goes, "A good 25% of the forest is surrounding the Marine base."
So why is a marine base restricted to a civilian? I mean, like, that's not asking.
The captain looks down at you, goes, "It's not restricted to civilians. More of a murderer." As he looks
Um,
We
back
both
at you.
know. We both know it was not me.
We're willing to let you off, and we have been. Now, I would assume after this little confrontation, there will be no more interruptions.
We both know it wasn't me, and we both know who did it. As I walk over to whoever's I need to give the letter to if I see them in the place.
They're not really in the place, but you can assume you can just place on the counter for them.
I place it on the counter. You
Oh,
both know
thanks.
what
I
to
grab
do.
it.
It's not yours.
Let me see here. Use this too.
Whoa.
As
Okay, I
you see, it's a letter to Malchus.
Malchus, huh?
As the Marine,
That's not my name, but alright.
Yes.
As I open it.
it's not for you.
the
As I
Marine
gra-
captain, seeing this distraction, looks down at the inspector, going, "Come on, I'll take you back to the Marine base." As he goes, "Sure, lead the way." As the Marines seem to leave, all except for the scrawny kid, Kalak, and you two.
The two.
As
Wow.
you two argue over this letter with Malchus's name written on it.
I could be Malchus if I wanted to.
I'm giving this letter to someone I actually know that's named Malchus. I don't know you. I don't know
Well,
if your
I
name
could
is
be-
Malchus, but
I
you're
could
not
be-
the person.
You don't know anything. It's mine. You left it on the table, therefore it's mine now.
No, it's for the person I left it for, and that was not you.
You know nothing about being a pirate. It's mine the moment I grabbed it.
I instantly try to take it from his head.
As Ori, you feel a massive slam along the back of your head. You're gonna take a unarmed strike. It doesn't hurt enough to leave any damage. I assume that just misses.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, as you're able to recover from it pretty quickly, but it's more of the shock of being hit.
Yeah.
As
Ow,
Kala
what the
goes,
hell?
"Hey, can you two shut up? We got more
Sorry.
pressing matters, and stop going around telling people you're a pirate."
But I am a pirate.
No, you are not. Not yet.
Well, while that's going on, I try to secretly grab the letter to pry it away from him.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Let's see, sled hand. There we go.
And roll me
13.
a, I don't know, wisdom save for Ori.
It's perception.
I'm waiting.
'Cause it's me trying to see it.
I see it as like you trying to know that he's going to do it.
At least
Because it's a wisdom save. Perception falls under wisdom.
well, I think it's based off your passive wisdom, actually.
So the same amount.
I got 11, so he beat it.
As with one quick, you snatch this letter back.
I guess I'm gonna have to wait here for him. So I just walk off to the corner as they're two arguing, or if they did notice me. And then I just sit down in the corner stall, just waiting for Malcolm.
As Kalak lowers her hand from behind your head, going, "Better." As she makes her way back over to the small kid, who's still just like slumped up against the wall. And she goes, "So, are you okay? They didn't hurt you, did they?" So he goes, "No, I was just unfit to be in the Marine Fortress, is all." Kelly goes, "What? Unfit? How?" The captain thought I was too weak to be a Marine. So I was just stuck as a chore boy for a cleaning crew.
So train.
I want to, but how can I if I'm not allowed to enter drills or
Why does that
sparring
matter?
matches? I don't know how to train.
Well, it's pretty easy. You just let's say look at him. Do you use a weapon?
I don't know.
Do you want to use a weapon?
Kelly goes, "What about using a gun?" They're pretty handy.
Yeah, you don't even have to get trained for it.
Kelly just looks at you with a pout. She goes, I think a sword would be nice. Kelly goes, yeah, that's the spirit. I can help you train
I'm
with
like,
the sword.
I'm listening in a bit. If you're cleaning, can't you just enter the library and just say you're cleaning and just read all the training stuff as well?
Well,
Why would they keep training stuff in the library? That's
Well, I
for
imagine they have
knowledge.
some Yeah, that training stuff is knowledge.
This
If
guy's
you're
an
gonna
idiot.
train well.
Don't listen to him. He's an idiot. He doesn't understand what he's going on.
well, if I do that, I'll be yelled at.
So, better than being weak. I'd rather be yelled at every day than be weak.
I don't want to be hurt though.
You won't be hurt if you're strong.
It's not how it works under Captain Strongjaw.
I mean, Captain Big Jaw.
Oh, I hit you across the back of the head again.
Ah!
Stop that!
I'm still laughing in the corner. Yeah, he's a dumbass.
Kelly looks at you and goes, "You're lucky I don't know you."
Well, he lives on
I
an
don't know
island.
you either, but I know that dumbass.
It's,
You know this kid or the other dumbass?
she
Other bigger dumbass.
she meets-
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ori.
What?
No.
I'm not a dumbass.
Well, he is kind of one from what I've noticed, but no, it's Mr. Strongjaw. He's a dumbass that likes to enforce his command. Because it is his island, it is his marine fortress. He has to rule it with an iron jaw. Even though he doesn't have one.
How do you rule something with a jaw?
That's what I said! But he's a dumbass. That's the reason why.
He's a dumbass, so that's how he rules it.
He's dumbass, but he is still strong.
The kid
I could take him.
looks over towards you. He goes, "You're Atlas, right?"
Yep.
Are you
Bravest and most physically handsome combat man of this island. That's a civilian.
That's not as big as a flex as you think it is. I've seen the people on this island, man.
You're the one who killed
Shut up.
Kelly, right?
I did not kill him. As you see, he snaps a bit, but you see his face go dark. Step off the topic. I did not do it. That is final.
Who's
Okay.
Kelly?
Yay!
Sorry, I didn't want to. I've just heard from the Marines.
Yeah, they say that, but I did not kill him.
Who's Kelly?
He's my adopted father, or he was the guy who raised me. He's not around anymore, as you could tell.
It's Kalak.
And why do they think you killed him?
Let's see. Well, mainly because Mr. Strongjaw doesn't want to admit that he killed a civilian. And that when my old man was trying to save me, he didn't like that someone was stepping on his rules. As the old man was saving me in a restricted zone. Oh.
Kalak looks at you and goes,
So
"What do
he
you mean
shot him.
a restricted zone?"
There's it's kind of like forbidden zone. You know, the areas around the sides, the spiky rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I, in my younger and still handsome days, decided to train my navigational skills to traverse those reefs and made sure that I was the absolute best. But one night after I was training, it happened to be a hurricane that night. My boat, as I was trying to go through, Kelly, the new captain, decided that I was in forbidden range of
Wait.
the marine base.
You mean
Kelly?
there's some strong jaw than you, Captain?
Oh, sorry, my brain.
That's a good. That's a good.
Okay, yeah, Strongjaw. He new captain. He said I was in too close. He told me to go back. I was kind of trying to, more ignoring him, but still kind of trying to, since it was a hurricane. He ordered them to shoot at the boat, which the Marines did, which they tried to stop it, but they still do it, so they're still fuckers. But they did. Kelly came in, saved me, but in doing so, he was stabbed by the rocks as he was keeping me up by the spiky rocks. As all the Marines left, Kelly still didn't like the ending. So he took the final shot on the injured old man.
You said
Strong jaw didn't
Kelly
like the
again.
ending.
I'm sorry!
He's just thinking about Kelly so much, you know. It's hard.
As Kalak sort of looks over to you and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that."
And now he doesn't want to ruin his reputation, and since no one else was there, who else was there that they know was me? I was the one that killed my old man that raised me. Oh my god, that is so the truth.
The news reporters come in and go, "We got him to confirm it." No,
I was fucking around, you assholes.
as Felix,
We got him.
Felix watches you from the corner of the room and just sort of looks down, sad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insinuate that.
It's alright, kid.
Hey, nerd kid. What's your name again?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm not Felix.
Felix, great. Who's second in command?
I'm not sure, but at the moment I think that might be the inspector.
No, more on the island. Like, if the inspector left and the captain wasn't around, who would be leading this island?
There is a ensign, but this is a marine training island. There's not
Is
many.
the ensign nice?
Yeah, but he's worried about the captain too.
Alright, well, as I jump off the countertop, I'm gonna go beat up the captain.
Well, it's not that simple.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, really? You want to fight against the entire, army of trainees? You want to get into his face and beat him up?
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna be so strong.
And it's not just that. The captain's dad is in charge of the East Blue.
So.
He's a vice admiral.
So.
If you attacked anyone and managed to live, you would spend the rest of your life either being hunted or in prison.
Felix, I'm gonna be the strongest pirate in the world. I don't
Wait,
care.
you're gonna be a pirate?
Yep,
What?
the strongest pirate in the world.
Kalak looks at you, Atlas, and goes, "How did you not hear him earlier when he said he was a pirate right in front of you?"
Oh, kind of just completely ignored it after he started stealing the letter.
Fair enough.
That was before I stole the letter.
Well, I kind of, and plus, I believe it was before I even came in.
No,
Remember?
I literally said it to your face.
Oh,
Yeah.
then yeah, no, I completely ignored it
Phased it
because
out.
phased it out.
Too much.
I imagine there's too much. And plus, I think my main focus at the time would have been Mr. Strongjaw.
Yeah, fair.
Well, Felix sort of like stands back up. I might have another idea.
What's that?
Well, I'm a part of the cleaning crew, but because of that, I often have to go places that not many people would want me to be at certain times. He's not happy about the inspector because apparently he's meant to be meeting some people in the woods tonight.
The inspector or the captain?
The captain.
Where in the woods?
I'm not sure. I only heard bits of it, but
Do you know what time?
I think just after sundown. Some temple?
Temple.
Ooh, I know where that is.
Yeah,
That's
then
a
we'll
fun place.
we'll jump him when he gets there.
It's Kalak. Goes, I'm not sure if I should.
You're not coming.
I'll stick around.
You're not coming.
She looks at you.
And
Goes,
plus, I can't do anything as well because if they find out I did it, my friend's in trouble as well.
What friend?
your friend?
Alex, he lives by the dock. He picks up boats.
Where are the skies then?
My fighting style is kind of unique, and I think it's gonna be found a mile away. So disguise doesn't really help.
It's okay. You're probably weak anyway. I don't really need you.
I will stab you in the leg.
Kalak places
Yeah.
her hand on your shoulder and goes, don't worry. He says that to everyone. But I'm coming
That's
as well.
not a good thing.
You're not coming. You want to be a Marine.
I do, but I don't want to work for someone who's corrupt. Then why be a Marine in the first place, right?
Alright then.
But I don't think I'll be able to help you in close quarters. I'll stick back and help wherever I can.
It's fine. I'll handle it.
So the small kid goes, I'm not coming.
Steph told me to deal with bad pirates and bad Marines whenever I saw them.
As Kalak nods, not really knowing who Seth is, but...
Did I say his name right? Is it Seth?
It is Seth.
Yeah.
One more thing. Do you even know where it is? Aside from it's in the forest?
I'll find it. It's in the forest. It's not a big island, is it?
It's around the size of Beacon Island, a bit smaller than Beacon Island.
I thrive in the woods. I'll find it.
Right now, Atlas is in like confrontation with his own self in his mind. It's like, but this would be like the best moment to strike at him. But what about Alex? If we find out, Alex is gonna be gonna be dragged into this. It's going back and forth.
Ori's gonna look at Atlas, seeing his internal struggle, and look at him and go, "Look, all I know is if my parental figure was killed by this man, like you say, I wouldn't let anything stop me from taking him down."
You think I don't want to kill him? Do you think I don't? But if I take that step, it won't just be me who gets like in trouble.
Kelly
No.
took the step for you. Why aren't you
It'll-
taking the step for him?
Because I know he wouldn't want. I would be fine with me dying. If it was me, I'm okay. If my friend ends up in the same place as Kelly because of my own fault, because I went into the hurricane, then I'm just causing the situation all over again. Instead of Kelly, it'll be him.
Alright, stay here. Be a coward. I don't care.
As Kalak stands up, helping Felix to his feet. She goes, I'm gonna take Felix to the room to help him rest.
Alrighty.
If you two need anything, you know where to find me.
I'm gonna go look for some supplies.
As she heads next door.
You might want to go straight, take a left. You'll find a store. It's like, I don't remember exactly the name. I haven't been there in years, but it should be around that area if you want supplies.
Any weapon stores?
Weapon stores?
The best you
From
can remember
memory-
is a smithing store.
We have a smithing store. Do I remember the exact location?
Not really. It's been too long.
Yeah, okay. I don't remember exactly where it is since I don't go into town often, but I'm sure if you ask some people in the street for directions to the nearest smithing store, they'll direct you quite quickly.
Alright.
Everyone here is generally nice.
Alright, then. See you later.
See
I'll
ya.
come tell you when
Uh,
I beat him up as I leave.
I take a sigh. I'll leave the note on the counter now that the other guy's left, so it's not gonna be stolen.
He comes back.
Yeah, come walk back in, grab it, leave.
God damn it! So yeah, I leave it on the counter. I'll probably take like the back way because I imagine people are still like wondering why the captain decided to come into the restaurant. So there might be some people out there looking in.
Yeah. As so I'm gonna first ask Ori and Atlas, where are the two of you both going? Atlas, I assume you're going back to the docks? Or are you going to the general store?
Yeah, I'm looking to buy some supplies. Like just like rations and some bullets, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe see if there's any cool cutlasses I can get, you know.
So you arrive at the general store, finding a old lady sort of walking behind the counter with a walking stick. She makes her way to a boosted platform to stand on to get a better view of you. She goes, I'm coming. She gets up, looking over to you, going, Ah, hello there, child.
Hi.
Can I interest you with anything? So, around the store, you don't find any, like, weapons or anything of that. This seems to be more of just like a small store for people who just live nearby. But you can see what I'm going to be using in the One Piece world's replacement for health potions, which is
Oh yeah.
food. She could find a small sort of meal placed behind a glass counter, as well as a basic one. The small one healing for 1d4 plus 2 upon consumption on a bonus action. The basic healing for 2d4 plus 2 on a bonus action. As well as some bottles of milk that grants you 1d4 plus 1 temporary hit points upon consumption.
Can I get... How much are the bottles of the milk?
400 berry.
God. How much is that meal, the big one?
The big one is 1,250.
The small one?
750, dear.
Okay, can I get... How much for the milk again, sorry? 200?
400.
400. Okay. Can I get one bottle of milk and one of the small meals?
That'd be 1,150 berries, sweetie.
Okay, I got a math here because I'm bad.
How much berry do you have?
2,100.
Okay, so what did I say it was? 1,150?
Mhm.
2,100 minus 1,150. 950 berry left.
Oh no, don't do that. What am I doing? 950. Alright, as I grab the bottle of milk and small meal. Thanks.
No problem. Do you still go to the smithing store afterwards?
What is the bottle? Yeah, I will. But what's the bottle of milk give again? Just I'm writing this down. So I
1d4
remember.
plus 1 temporary hit points.
Upon consumption.
Yep, as a bonus action.
And the small meal is just...
Small meal is 1d4 plus 2 normal hit points.
Okay. So I'm just writing that down for myself.
Yep. All good.
Yeah, I head to the smithing thing, hoping there's going to be some bullets. 'Cause I'm pretty low.
As you find a rather lean person behind the counter. He looks quite young and probably around your age. As he hammers away at a blade that's sort of being made, looking over to you. He goes, morning.
Morning.
Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I just wanted to come check out your cutlasses and if you guys have any bullets.
Yeah, sure. As he walks over to a glass table, as you see a bunch of marine grade cutlasses, bullets built for marine weapons. This guy seems to make his living off of selling stuff to marines. As
Anything that looks like it would be a direct improvement to my sword?
no.
Okay.
Nothing that looks like it'd be an improvement to your sword.
How much are the bullets? Would the bullets fit in my gun? You
Yes.
said marine.
Well,
Yeah.
they probably would, yeah.
Yeah. How much for the some bullets?
500 for 5.
500 for 5?
Yep. I don't exactly make bullets here. I just make the blades.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I might come by later. We'll see.
All right. Take care. I'll keep them on lay-by for you.
Thanks, man.
Atlas.
Okay. I'd most likely go to the dock. I'm probably still in, like, war with myself. So, while he still keeps, like, a smiling face, he's, like, constantly thinking about, is this worth it? This might be the only chance you ever get. But you're dragging him into this. He's gonna end up like Kelly. As I head to the docks to try to find Alex.
So, you see Alex still working hard.
See
on
Alex
that
dead.
I have nothing left. I will kill them all.
You see Alex chilling with Kelly on a lounge chair or lawn chair. A pina colada in his hands, one of those tiny little umbrellas in it. He looks over and goes, "Oh, hey! I found out I was alive just today.
I just found out.
I'm fine. How are you going?"
I just found out I can come back alive. Like, everyone could do this, but I don't know why they haven't
I
started.
just found out somehow I can return.
Fucking Palpatine.
And yeah, you find him hammering away at a boat.
I don't know why I
Hey,
did that.
Alex! No idea.
So he looks over to you. Hey, you're good?
I'm doing great.
Uh,
I just need to talk to you a minute, if you
um,
don't mind.
yeah, go ahead. You don't seem
Uh,
right.
Absolutely perfect. I just need to talk to you in the warehouse.
Sure. As he
I don't
stands up and follows you.
don't want. I just instantly walk in. My face changes immediately. I'm very not in a good mood.
You okay? What happened? You delivered the letter, right?
Oh no, well, he wasn't there, but I left it on the counter. He should find it and pick it up.
Okay, then what's the problem?
Well, the captain was there.
Oh,
Uh,
you didn't do anything, did
hmm.
you?
As much as I wish I did, no. Aside from that, it seems like there's an inspector here today, as well as a couple new people who have come into town.
Yeah, I actually met with the two of the people that came into town recently. They're near the restaurant, weren't they? I think they're staying at the hotel right next to it.
They were inside the restaurant, but I imagine they're probably trying to get some food.
What did you do, though? What did you do to the captain? Why are you like this?
Well, as you know, I went into the woods
Just say it.
get some wood.
What happened?
Tonight there's supposedly some sort of secret dealing with someone in the forest with the captain. One of the guys that came in today says that he's gonna go there and beat them up. I'm guessing this is something illegal because he would most definitely not be being as sketchy as he can be by doing it in the forest at night. So I'm right now deciding if it's worth it, because if I go in, I could probably get like information that he's doing something illegal and then rightfully kick his ass. Or if I go in and we fail, then they're suddenly gonna connect that I was there, and then connect that you're looking after me and possibly come here and hurt you.
I think it's going to be
Or at
assumed,
least,
regardless, that you're going to have taken part of this attack. Who gave you this information? Did you believe them?
well, he's he was one of the cleaners. He's very much, I don't think he's in the disposition to lie. He's very shy. And he happened to hear this from the captain, who was trying to be secretive.
And this isn't just like a patrol, you think?
You think the captain would do patrols? No, he would be sleeping or ordering his men to sweep the
If
forest.
there's an inspector out, like you said, then he could be doing it to maintain looks. You're just going to assume he's doing something illegal?
Thing is, that's why I'm here. This might be the only chance that I might ever find that could actually nail the old man's killer. Or if it does end up like you said, shit can go from or like shit to hell on blaze, we are escaping the island. Or we're trapped and murdered the next morning.
Look, Atlas, I know you've been under a lot of stress and worry about what happened ages ago. But I don't want to be dragged back into this.
I know. That's why I'm here. I'm talking about it. Because I'm not going to just make the decision without you. And I didn't want it to end up like that situation. That's why I'm here talking about it. And not there already doing something.
He sort of like leans over a counter, looking at a picture of Kelly. You're your own man, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I'm not. If I do this, I'm not letting you get in trouble. I'm not letting you end up like him.
Atlas, it's been many years. It's been a decade. It's been difficult for everyone, including yourself. The way I see it, you seem to just be trying to find any reason to justify it to yourself. Whether you go to that forest tonight or not, I don't care. But I don't want to be a part of it. That's a decision for you to make. I'm going to go back out there and keep working on my boat. I have a deadline.
I gotcha.
Let's see. Put a size, placing the picture frame back down. She goes, just do what you think Kelly would have done. Alright? As he walks out, leaving you in silence. As the door closes behind him.
You do see some tears on his face as he's trying his best to try to like justify either going out or justify that he shouldn't. He just doesn't know. He's he thinks if he doesn't do something now, he'll do nothing for the rest of his life. If he does do something, it could be the worst decision of his life. So he's still in that turmoil. And I don't know why, but I am now crying. Because I'm such into character right now. Let's see.
I'm going to
He's...
move to nighttime. But what decision does he come to?
He'll stealth it out. He'll try to get close. He'll check out the situation. If it is illegal, he will get the evidence and he'll make sure the inspector knows. But if he sees that everything's clean, he will step back. He won't enter for Alex's state.
As the day sort of passes with Atlas sort of questioning himself as well as what he should do. As Ori, I assume you spend time with Kalak.
Yeah.
Probably just like chilling with one another. before preparing to head out.
Yeah, I probably as just before the sun falls, I look at her Kalak, sorry. And I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna go kick some ass.
We are going to go kick some ass.
Yeah, but you're gonna stay out of it if I don't need you. Got it?
If you don't need me, I'll stay out of it. But you're going to need me.
I'm not gonna need you.
If you can't talk your way out of this next fight, you're going to need me.
I don't need to talk my way out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna hit him in the jaw, and he's gonna go down like a sack of shit.
We'll see. As
Ain't no seeing about it, dog.
the two of you begin making your way. Atlas, how do you get there? Do you try and catch up with the others, or do you head straight there?
I'll catch up with the others. For the most part, I feel like at least they're somewhat trustful. I will probably tell them the right direction and then not go like fully in with them. I'll like stay back. Probably beside Kalak. Probably like a little further back than her.
So
I
where
could
do
either-
you
I could
where do you meet up with them?
let's see. I imagine they would probably, since I heard that the hotel is by the restaurant, I would probably head to near the forest line of the town to the forest near that area.
As Ori and Kalak, as the two of you make your way towards the forest to search for wherever this temple is, not really sure where, you find Atlas currently at the border of the town. As Kalak
Hey!
nudges you and goes, guess you managed to get him to come after all.
Guess he's not a coward.
I'm gonna be waiting, and if he does something illegal, I'll grab that evidence, make sure the inspector knows, and probably murder him myself. But we'll see.
I'm not killing
If
him. Jeez.
Maybe not you.
Well, you know where this temple is, right?
Yeah, I've been through this forest thousands of times. Just follow me.
Alright. Well, let's go. As the group of you make your way through this forest, Ori, you feel quite at home in this area, and same with you, Atlas. Both of you being raised in either a forest-like situation or on this island, as you travel quickly, soon finding your way.
Probably like swinging from the trees. Whee!
Soon finding your way to an old, broken down temple. As you see sort of ruined stone walls, a watchtower that's half destroyed, and a trail of smoke coming from the area. As I want you all to roll me a stealth check.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, no, I'm really good at that. Oh, mid.
Atlas,
yeah,
you don't have to worry about disadvantage, by the way. Not yet.
Well,
Oh.
I gotta use a Dominal Spirit to get a D4 to try to like up that above.
Yeah.
Even if it's nothing.
Let's use that feat.
Yeah.
Turn that feet in.
Okay.
Send the feet in? Sure.
So chat knows.
So chat knows.
So chat knows.
As
Okay, that's at very least 13.
That is
I hope that does
lovely 13. Let's hope Kalak is able to
Lucky lady 13.
reach a similar number, shall we?
Kalak's got
Hopefully.
this.
I have
Just like it.
My photos are
girl.
so unorganized.
Well, she's more just a girl that has a cat-like name.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, she got this.
Yeah,
She got a
it.
19 with that. That is good.
She beat my check.
As you all sneak closer, looking over a small stone wall in the distance, you see what appears to be a group of pirates sitting around a campfire as they talk and chat with one another.
Do I see any like Jolly Rogers on display or anything like that?
1 second.
Oh, good. You okay?
Sorry, I just needed some water. Oh, that was bad.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just started coughing. Okay. Ah. That was something I forgot to do
What?
in the town, but that's fine. Just remind me once you get back. There's something remind me that I forgot to do something.
Okay.
Alright. As I want you to roll me a history check for me. Both Ori and Atlas.
Do I see any Jolly Rogers before I
You
do
do
that?
not see any Jolly Rogers.
Hey, 15.
And roll me a perception check.
Okay.
5.
Oh.
21.
Now,
Fucking eye patch, man.
Yeah, it's screwing you over.
as you look in, you notice or sort of remember as you were walking through the town, there was a wanted board of a bunch of different pirates on it. That's what you're gonna have to remind me to go check.
Yeah.
I forgot to add that in, but you remember one of the pirates on the bounty board named Dual Flintlock Mackerel, wanted for 35 million berry. As you see him sitting on a log in there. I gave you that handout as Atlas. You look in. You don't see any Marines. You don't see the captain. But you do see about 5 different pirates. And in the far distance, a small clutter of what appears to be body bags.
Okay.
Covered in blood.
Seems like they've already killed some people in the back there.
I look to see if Lockjaw or whatever the fuck his name was is here yet.
No. He is not, as Atlas can tell.
I don't see him.
As you can hear the pirates sort of talking in the distance. You can't really hear it, Ori. But Atlas, you can hear it quite well. As you hear one of them sort of sighing, going, "They're late. What's going on? Why are they taking so much time?" As another one of them goes, "I heard there was some sort of interruption at a hotel? Oh no, there was some freak kid who killed their caretaker there. It stopped him from being able to get around as fast as he could have today."
Dude who killed the caretaker.
This Kalak looks at you and goes, I think they're talking about you.
Oh. Hey. I kind of disassociate that it's because in my head it's
we're
still not
sleeping.
me. We're not that close.
I'm just gonna roll
I
up.
slowly turn and look at him like, shut up.
With your poor stealth check earlier,
Of course.
you notice a pirate sort of like standing by the stone wall, looking out towards your area. As he looks back
Haha.
to the others and goes, hey, there's rustling in the bushes. I think that could be him. As the others sort of like stand up, the guy with two flintlocks making his way down to look towards you. Roll me a deception check.
Deep charisma. Great. Just great.
I'm gonna need you guys to do a funny thing and roll me initiative.
Of course.
Ah, fuck it.
Okay, let's see. I can't even see myself, so I can't click back.
Hang on, let
Thing.
me. You can't see yourself?
Yeah, no, I don't see anything. It's a black screen.
You don't see anything?
Yeah,
Does he have
no.
access to a sheet?
I'm giving him access to it now. Boom, boom. Just make sure you can move the
There we are.
characters.
Let's see. Yep.
Alright,
Okay.
roll me initiative,
Or did?
and we shall get started.
Damn, she always rolls so good on initiative.
She's amazing at it. Gotta put some respect on her name. Like, damn. She is
Respect on
built
her
for it.
name.
I'm going to move to the battle screen as well. Let me just hide the turn order real quick.
Ba-da-bum-bum, 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 ba-da-bum.
And for the pirates.
Ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da, ba-da-bum-bum, ba-da.
Ooh!
Oh, that's
Yikes.
not good.
As
That's not good.
we will start with Kalak. As immediately the pirates sort of take notice to this poorly done bird call from in the forest. As one of the dual flintlock sort of pulls them from his holsters, going, "Nah, that's not him. That's someone else."
Quack! Quack!
As all the other pirates, which was set up for like a stealth mission, immediately turn towards the three of you.
Ah, fuck
Just
it.
a quick question.
Yep.
Would the D4 like add-on did anything or no?
It did for a bit, but then the moment.
No, I think it means for my deception.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I don't think it could have helped that.
No, I meant my stealth, but
it did at first, but then they got a 15 perception.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure.
As Kalak quickly wraps around a tree, pulling her rifle out.
Shit, I cover my ears.
She is going to shoot at a pirate that's sort of barely seen behind a quarter of cover. What's that, an extra 2 to AC?
Quarter covers 2A, yeah, I think.
As with a loud boom, it fires out, slamming into this guy, dealing 4 piercing damage. As he sort of falls to a knee upon getting hit. As we go...
Wait, a quarter cover?
Yes.
Like, you can see a quarter of them, or
You can see...
a quarter of them is covered?
A quarter of them is covered.
Okay.
Or like, what is it? Does it do it in thirds?
The way they word it is really confusing. A target with half cover has a +2. A target with 3/4 cover has a +5, and a target with total cover can't be attacked.
Oh, so they wouldn't even get a +2. Okay.
Yeah.
As... Oh, are you ready to take your first ounce of damage, Atlas?
Yeah, let's see.
As you can see at the back, a pirate sort of moves in front of the bags to protect them. As a bunch of pirates begin running out. As they don't exactly have pure line of sight on you yet. They just know you're out there. So I'm going to give them all disadvantage on their attacks. As the guy
from Predator.
Pretty much. The guy at the dual flintlocks is going to aim towards you with disadvantage. As he aims in the bushes that he saw move. As he goes, alright, come out. We're not going to hurt you, little guys. Before immediately firing 2 flintlocks into it. Neither hitting.
Missing both. What?
As
I thought they got disadvantage.
yeah, they have
You said
disadvantage.
neither
I said neither hitting.
Oh, I heard both of them hitting. I'm like, what?
No,
They both
no, no.
hit?
As one, the person who got hit by Karlak is immediately gonna fire back. Missing. As you're going to take an attack, Ori, as one fires into the woods to try and hit you.
Miss.
Or missing tragically.
Yeah. As I'm like covering my ears. Fuck! Fucking gunfire! Fuck!
The gun sort of... Oh, I forgot to load it! As he quickly starts doing so. As one fires towards you again, Atlas. Missing. Ori's turn.
Ori's like, I fucking hate when they use guns! As I run up to this guy. And I'm gonna hit him with, just a normal
This,
punch
by the
to
way,
the fucking stomach.
Is Ori's first attack as a on his proper character sheet. Yep.
Oh yeah, it is
Or,
too.
I mean,
I used tongue guillotine on the other guy.
Yeah, and you hit.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna hit this guy with an unarmed strike. 12 to hit.
Let me check. Yes, just enough.
As I'm gonna slam him in the stomach. Stop using guns! 8
as
damage.
Getting knocked back. As he sort of staggers on his feet, barely up.
He
Atlas.
staggered back. Can I use my reaction?
God damn it! That's my fault. Yeah, sure. My bad.
As I'm gonna swing another attack at him. 16 to hit, definitely hits.
16 hits. As
6
he
damage.
staggers back immediately. How do you do it? Just
I punch him in the stomach and he goes backwards. As he looks up, my foot is like right in his face as I fucking like Spartan kick him in the head.
as he gets knocked to the floor, sort of causing dual flintlock Rackleball to sort of like flinch a bit at his falling, aiming a gun towards you. Atlas, your turn.
I will simply catch the bullet.
Okay, I charge just straight on in. I'm going straight for the big guy. What I think is, from what I heard from Pork's character, like I think is the big guy with dual flintlocks. So I charge straight in. I swing a punch at him, doing danger, intimidation to make a feint.
Yep. As you
So I gain a bit.
throw a quick jab at the opponent's weak point, forcing them to instinctively block. And they have to make a wisdom save, is it?
Yep.
Alright.
DC 13.
As they quickly go to block it with both guns.
I then I bring back my hand, I dive under. Essentially, it's kind of like a boxing move, but I'm going in. I have my hand going beneath his guard, stabbing up at his chin. So
Cool,
just go straight for it. Uppercut, yay! Just going straight under his guard.
Yeah, roll. You have advantage on your attack.
15.
Thank God for advantage.
And that hits. As you
Okay.
clock him in the jaw as he grits his teeth painfully. As you slam your fist into him.
Bladed body comes into contact. He has to make a DC 13 con save, or he takes the bleeding effect.
As your fingers pierce through his skin, causing him to bleed from his chin. As
Okay. I believe that's an extra D3. Just extra 3 damage.
Just extra 3
damage. Yep. He stands his ground, holding his chin with his sort of like a wrist. As Karlak is...
I love fighting.
Damn,
go on.
I'm trying to hide from this.
Karlak fires past Ori's head.
Ah, fucking Karlak!
Luckily, not having Ori in the line of sight. As it hits the person down. As they fall unconscious on the floor.
I had a cool idea that I was going to do to that guy.
Sorry. As Ori, you're going to take an offhand flintlock attack.
Alright.
As he's going to use his feet to allow him to put his modifier into his offhand attack for a turn.
Oh, shit. Missing.
Before firing towards you, Atlas. Disadvantage for melee range.
Missing.
The pirate beside you swings a sword down upon you.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Just real quick, does this guy have the X behind him for you guys?
Oh, he does.
Yes.
On my
What the
DMs,
fuck?
on my DM screen, he doesn't. Then on my camera screen, he does.
What the hell?
That's weird.
I was like, oh, did someone is standing there now as well? And I looked, I'm like, no, that's the guy I beat. What the fuck?
He's recovered. As the other pirate,
He's back up.
seeing this sort of like going on, quickly runs down. And is going to take a shot at Ori. Not wanting to hit one of his own allies.
Miss.
Missing. Can't even give himself advantage on that. Ori's turn.
I'll do it on him then. I'm gonna make an acrobatics check to get on top of this wall.
Yep. Roll me a check. It'll be a DC 12. Nothing
12?
too intense.
15.
As you successfully leap onto the wall.
So I get up here, and then I take a small step back, and then I dash forward, and I'm going to swing my sword down on this guy from above.
Yeah, I'll give you an extra 2 to the damage roll if you hit.
Oh, I don't hit.
As you jump down quickly, just in time, he swings his flintlock, sort of deflecting the sword attack from himself. Is that your turn?
As I'm like falling from the sky, I'm gonna pop a bottle of milk and.
As Atlas, your turn.
Oh, fuck.
2 temporary hit points.
Does that add to the ones I have already?
Yes, that adds the ones you have already.
Okay, so I'm back to 9 from when I ate the apple pie.
Okay.
Let's go, Atlas.
First up, I'm gonna use Fatal Strike. I'm aiming directly for the wound. Oh my god!
At the guys at
This is
Flintlocks?
not good.
Mhm.
Yeah, Flintlocks, that's the only one that I have bleed
Red.
effect on.
Oh. Okay. Here,
This
does it...
stacks an extra bleed.
Okay.
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, because it's a cantrip bonus action. Because it doesn't do much damage. It's sort of like to support his other moves.
Okay,
As you smash your hand right back into the injury, sort of dislocating his jaw almost, as he starts spewing with blood, as he
at
barely
this
able
point,
to breathe,
everyone's gonna
falls.
have blood.
Yeah, everyone's got blood.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah,
I
believe it
meant
or not,
everyone's gonna.
everyone's.
Have a
I
dislocated
bet
jaw.
everyone's gonna jaw, or like a weird jawline.
Wait, he's down already? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Midnight dealt
Then
with
I
him
take a
pretty quick.
swing at the guy. I take a swing on the other guy.
As you spin around, slamming your fist into him, and he's barely standing up.
Con save, because this is another bladed body thing.
Can't.
The what?
Oh, it's a reaction?
It's just once per turn. If I make a successful melee base attack, I can make them take the roll.
Let's say you've already used your bonus action. I don't think you do that again, but I assume that's just a.
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wrote it's a reaction, but it is a reaction.
No, you didn't write it.
Okay, my bad. I'll have
It
to.
might be in the spell descriptions though. I don't know.
I'll probably have to. Oh, that's his fighting style feat.
Oh, okay.
7. As they collapse to the floor, blood sort of leaking from them. As Kalak is going to fire upon the final pirate, hitting, knocking them down. As you guys make extremely quick work of this group of pirates.
I got one attack off. Again.
As the group falls to the floor.
Okay, let's see.
I was checking out the bodies first, so run over.
Okay, I start dragging some of like these bodies away to see, so we could, if the Marines do come, we can pretend and find out if they're actually doing illegal shit.
So you're gonna hide those bodies?
I'm gonna hide them, yeah.
Due to the longevity of the recording, this part will have to be split in two. So this is where we're going to have to leave off. The entire recording went for 4 hours, which was, I believe, an entire 2 hours over the planned time for this session. So I hope you enjoyed. The rest of it will come out same time next week. And I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching.